Breaking news on that Pentagon shooting yesterday. Reports say that the man who shot 2 police officers there apparently had a grudge against the military. CBS News correspondent Bob Orr is at the Pentagon this morning, including details on a news conference that just wrapped up. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Maggie. Well, the suspected shooter now is dead, and the 2 Pentagon police officers wounded here last night are said to be recovering nicely from their wounds. But investigators are still in the very early stages of piecing together exactly what happened here.
At this time, and I emphasize at this time, there doesn't appear to be anyone else acting in concert with Mr. Bedell.
Law enforcement officials identify the dead suspect as 36-year-old John Patrick Bedell, most recently from California. Police say he drove to a parking lot near the Pentagon and carried with him 2 semi-automatic handguns and extra ammo.
He was very calm. There was no distress in his appearance. He walked very directly to the officers and engaged.
Police say he approached a pair of Pentagon police officers and appeared to be reaching for an ID when he opened fire.
Shots were fired between both. Both of our officers sustained injuries. They were minor, non-life-threatening. The suspect was struck in the head. His injuries were a lot more severe.
The shootings happened at point-blank range. Multiple shots were exchanged. Bedell, who was not wearing body armor, was hit once in the head and once in the shoulder. The officer sustained minor wounds. One hit in the thigh, the other in the shoulder. The 2 officers, now identified as John Amos and Marvin Caraway, have both been treated for their injuries and released. Police say Bedell apparently acted alone, but his motive remains somewhat of a mystery. He reportedly had a history of depression, and a person with the same name had posted anti-military rants and doubts about the 9/11 attacks on the internet, along with this video on YouTube.
Hi. I'm happy to have the opportunity to talk with you today about information currency, the invention that I've released to the public.
On Twitter, CBS radio affiliate KNX posted this, quote, "His father tells me his son is a grad student at San Jose State, but says his son has been slipping." Now, we want to emphasize that at this point, there's no reason to believe this is connected to terrorism or any kind of ongoing threat. But that said, investigators are digging deep into Bedell's background, looking, for example, to see if he may have been inspired by last fall's shooting rampage at Fort Hood in Texas. Maggie?
Bob Orr at the Pentagon this morning. Thank you, Bob.